So now we're going to move on to the first of our International Horticulture Expo reports, and this is for Expo due to open very soon for Hatay in Turkey, Expo 2021 Hatay. I'm pleased to welcome Mr. Hakan Arslan, who is going to present update on progress for the Expo due to open imminently. Thank you, Hakan.
Dear Expo organizers, dear President, Secretary General, members of AIPH, and dear guests, welcome to First City Expo Conference. And here I will give some the detailed, updated information about our Expo. Actually, we are opening our Expo in a couple of weeks' time, in 1st of April. And first I would like to say that most of our preparations are ready. And firstly I would like to also give you some information about our city and about our sites, and then I will finalize my speech. Actually, the province of Hatay is located in the southern part of province in Turkey, and the main city is called Antakya. And actually Hatay is a very well-known city with its spices and gastronomy. That's why actually the city of Antakya and Hatay have been included in the UNESCO Creative Cities Network as a city of gastronomy. And so we'd like to also, demonstrate in Expo what we have, in the region of Hatay to our visitors, participants as well. And here I can say that we created two sites in the region of Hatay. The first site is located in the city of Iskenderun, which is a harbor city on the Mediterranean coastline, and it's about 100,000 square meters. The second one, Expo Antakya site, is about 220,000 square meters. And the Antakya site includes national city pavilions, gastronomy village, amphitheater, the project of mosaics, street of art and culture, biological pond, horticultural greenhouse areas, archaeopark, indoor and outdoor exhibition areas, thematic children playgrounds, exhibition administration and VIP building, the garden of civilizations, medicinal and aromatic plants garden, and finally a plant museum with natural plants garden. And because we have about 3 weeks time for the opening, we have almost completed all necessary buildings, constructed all necessary parts. Regarding to the Expo Antakya site, you can see some visuals from our Expo Antakya site. Actually, in National City Gardens, we have 13 sections, and those 13 metropolitan cities of Turkey will be participating in Expo Hatay and will demonstrate their culture, their botanic culture, promote their plant spaces, and some of the visuals of the projects related to these cities can be seen right now. and all metropolitan cities are creating very interesting gardens and pavilions in Expo Hatay. Actually, the second important thing is the thematic pavilions and gardens in Expo Hatay. One of them is related to our theme of Expo Hatay, which is the Garden of Civilizations. We are almost finished the project, and now we are just putting the flowers and etc. here, and going to be ready in about 2 weeks' time. And we have already constructed our plant museum and national plant garden, and most of the endemic plants of the region of Hatay will be exhibited in plant museum, and we are also planning to produce some products related to medicinal and aromatic plants. And one of the more interesting parts in Expo Hatay is the medicinal and aromatic plants garden. Visitors will be able to see lots of medicinal and aromatic plants in this section. And the plants, flowers, which will be, exhibited in the expo sites, are ready in our nursery. These are the local, flowers and plants from the region of Hatay. And in Expo Hatay, we are building also a horticultural greenhouse section, where the local producers and national producers will able to sell their horticultural products, including flowers, medicinal and aromatic plants. And in Expo Antakya site, we have outdoor and indoor exhibition areas. And here we have the gastronomy village, where national restaurants, including national city restaurants, will able to show their culinary culture in Expo Hatay. By the way, we have created a street for culture and art, and here local handicrafts people from for different arts and crafts will exhibit their traditions, their culture here, and we think that it will be one of the most interesting parts of Expo Antakya site. And by the way, we didn't want to forget one of the historical tradition of Expo Hatay, sorry, and that's why we prepared a project related to mosaic, and we are now finishing the largest single-piece natural stone floor mosaic in Expo Hatay, and we have already applied for the Guinness World Book of Records. And after 1st of April, visitors will be able to see this fantastic work in our Expo Hatay. By the way, an amphitheater has been constructed already in Expo Antakya site to organize some events, activities including theater shows, concerts, and some cultural activities. And the amphitheater has the capacity over 3,500 people. And our biological pond is ready now, and already we put some fish here in the pond, and it's working properly, and it's going to be actually one of the most attractive part of our Expo Hatay. And beside, Expo buildings, we have also a natural museum park, which is the Aqua Park in Expo Antakya site, and it will be also an interesting part of our site. And this is the VIP and administration building, which has been already finished. And we didn't forget the children who will be coming to Expo site, and we are building lots of thematic children's playgrounds in both Expo sites. And the other site related to our Expo is the Scandaran site, which is the actually international part of our organization. And this site includes international city pavilions, international gastronomy center, botanic garden, event area, thematic children's playground, outdoor exhibition areas, and open concert venue. And we are in the process of finishing our international pavilions and gardens in about 2 weeks' time. They're going to be ready now to be visited by the visitors, participants, and you can see a couple of photos from our Scandaran site. And international city gardens consist of 15 international participants, and they will similarly will able to promote their plant spaces and cultures at this site. And a couple of projects photos can be seen right now. And also we give chance to our international participants to show, promote their culinary art, gastronomy in this organization. That's why separate kitchen is provided to all participants. And this is the Expo Square, where some events, activities will be held during the exhibition. And we are just finishing our botanic garden in this site. And for mainly, our young visitors, we have already built an event area and open concert venue, and have organized, have planned so far almost every day some activities, concerts, theater shows, for the young generation. And also similarly, to Expo Antakya site, we also have planned some thematic children's playground in Expo Antakya site as well. For the organization, we have also created our application for the visitors, and national and international visitors will able to get their tickets, some information about the events, activities online, and mainly in Turkish and English languages. We have finished the system of our application. By the way, we have already started our pre-expo events before the opening, and we are organizing lots of theater shows, events, some activities for children, and already organized some concerts in our amphitheater. which were all actually successfully organized by Expo team. Here you can see also our mascots. And probably because of the pandemic COVID-19, we are expecting more or less 2 million visitors for our exhibition, for our Expo Hatay. And we are expecting 50% of the visitors will be foreigners, 85% will be local visitors from national cities. And we have already planned more than 600 events, during the exhibition in both sides, including concerts, theater shows, international conferences, seminars, festivals. And by the way, for our participants, we have created some opportunities to organize weekly commercial contact days about botanic and horticulture and agriculture. So our participants will able to organize some meetings with the other participants and Expo organizer to promote their botanic products during exhibition. That's why we are thinking actually Hatay, Expo Hatay will create new opportunities with Expo, including in the sectors of medicinal and aromatic plants. And we also like to support the tourism in this region. That's why there will be some explored opportunities for tourism investments through Expo Hatay. And I just try to summarize our preparations. And on 1st of April, we are opening our organization, and we will be very happy to host all of you. That's why we are waiting for you to come to Hatay and see our sites during our exhibition. And thank you very much for listening our presentation. Thank you.
Hold on to us and just stay there. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hakan and the Hatay team. Also, we are joined by the Secretary General, Mr. Isan Kakar. No, I spell that wrong.
Yes, it's true.
And he is here too. And so, we really, I would encourage you to come along and visit Expo 21 Hatay. And you see all the preparations that have been made, and now it's just days until opening, really. Few weeks.
Yes.
So any questions for Hakan, Hatay? Yes, over here.
Is there equal distribution between the two sites in attendance?
Could you hear?
So Mark says, is there equal distribution in attendance expected between the two sites? Antakya and Iskenderun. Are you expecting the same numbers of visitors to come to each site?
Actually, yeah, almost. We're expecting the similar numbers. Also, there is going to be also transportation service for free of charge within the Expo sites. So, visitors will be able to visit on the same day both Expo sites. Actually, through Expo, we like to also encourage, local people, and we like that. Both Expo sites will be for the legacy. We're not going to close after Expo. We are not going to demolish. The pavilions and gardens. We will be looking after them, hopefully forever, and that's why we hope that in the future both Expo sites will be popular, attractive, green places with hundreds, thousands of flowers. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? You mentioned the hundreds of thousands of flowers. one of the things we're looking for, how you bring in the colour into the expo. Do you have bedding plants, colourful plants due to come into the site soon, or are they already planted now? And how will you maintain that colour through the
Actually,
expo?
because of climate, we have already planned a plantation program, and some of the flowers will be changed during the exhibition, because of the climate changes. But we have already, planted for all flowers in all nurseries, and they are just waiting to be just transported to the expo site during the exhibition.
Okay, thank you. So, thank you very much to Hakan and to Hatay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.